Chicago Bears football is less than a week away. Happy opening week, Chicago Bears fans. Welcome to this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and I am so excited to be here with you guys today to kick off opening week. It is Monday, September 5th, and I am pumped to bring you guys the first episode of this week. Who is going to be the Bears' biggest comeback player of the year from previous seasons? I got three guys in the thumbnail. They're the three that I'm going to go over, and I'm excited to go through it with you guys. But before we begin today, we are happy to share that we are having our first giveaway of the season. We are giving away an 8x24-inch framed Justin Fields replica signature. You can enter either by Twitter or Instagram. Make sure you go and check out the links below in our description to see those links. If you enter both, you have more chances of winning. I'm just going to start off quickly with this one, is that Justin Fields is honestly one of my favorites to win this award, and I'm going to hit on why, but I wanted to say this, and I have to agree with the Windy City Productions for this. Annie Edgar, a big NFL analyst for the NFL on Twitter that you guys may know, posted a photo with Justin Fields after the Ohio State Notre Dame football game. Fields was nice enough to take a picture with her, probably chat for a second, and then make her caption this: "The security guards around Justin gave him the best protection he'll get on a field all season." What? Guy's nice enough to take time out of his evening to take a picture with you. A guy who respects his teammates, a leader of this franchise, and she goes and makes her caption that. Honestly, I hope everyone on that offensive line of the Chicago Bears saves that tweet. I tagged them all from the Just Another Year account. Save that for later. Holy crap. But everyone's got to have a talking point. So stay tuned for that. Let's go into our first person. My first guy today is going to be Cole Kmet. I have Kmet as my number one right now on this list of going over with you guys because I think that he has the most to prove to the entire NFL besides Justin Fields. Kmet, for multiple reasons, is going to be better this year. One, it's no longer in Matt Nagy's offense, which hates the tight end position. Two, the connection between him and Justin Fields this season just looks absolutely unreal already. Let's see where Kmet is from his 2020 stats to his 2021 stats, and then I'll get into a little bit of what I think his 2022 stats will be. In 2020, he played in 16 games, started 9 of them. He was targeted 44 times with 28 receptions, 243 yards, and 2 touchdowns. In 2021, he had 17 games started, 93 targets, 60 receptions, 612 yards, 0 touchdowns. Unfortunately, again, not a tight end friendly offense. Comet improved tremendously year over year, nearly tripled his yards, doubled his targets, and had a 20% less drop to overthrow ratio. Kmet also attended tight end university for back-to-back seasons. If you don't know what that is, some of the biggest tight ends in the league put together a tight end university to help bring the younger guys up to speed and what it's like to be a Pro Bowler and how to be a better tight end in the NFL. He honestly just looks unbelievable as well. Kmet is a big dude at 6'6", 220 plus. He is a big force to be reckoned with, athletic body frame, and I am very excited for him to be able to bulldoze over smaller defenders. He's been working a ton with Justin Fields. They've been at Hallis Hall late. They've been watching film together. They've been practicing after practice. Overall, the connection is there, and they did a lot of work together this offseason with offensive coordinator Luke Getsy in order to build this offense more effectively around Justin Fields and tight end Cole Kmet's connection. Overall, Kmet's quietly was one of the most improved players this past season on the offensive side of the ball. But now that it's been brought to the attention of fans and coaches, I think that in Getsy's offense, I think that Kmet could break 1,000 yards receiving. Call me crazy for a tight end, but he had 600 in Matt Nagy's offense last year. I could also see him having 6 to 8 touchdowns. Excited for Cole Kmet? Very much so, and I hope you are too. Let's go to the second guy on the list, Trevis Gipson. 6'4", 263 of muscle. Coming into the league out of Tulsa, the small Division I AA school, Gipson was 6'3", 261. He was drafted in the 5th round by Chicago in 2022. Gipson has improved greatly since he first entered the league. In 2020, he had 5 combined tackles, 1 being solo, but with 3 quarterback hits. Fast forward to 2021, he had 39 combined tackles, 23 of them being solo, 7 quarterback hits, 7 sacks, 1 forced fumble. Gipson, learning from Robert Quinn and Khalil Mack, 2 of the league's some of the best edge rushers of the last 5 years, arguably, and in the last decade, has helped him tremendously. He is not afraid to go against anybody. He's going to go against anybody and everybody, whoever they put in front of him, and he is going to attack them on the field. Also being cool with Roquan Smith, that obviously creates a connection of the leadership on the defensive side of the ball and creates a lot of respect amongst the younger guys and other veterans on this team. I have Gibson with 10 sacks, 50 combined tackles, 12 quarterback hits, and 2 forced fumbles this season. I think he could be a part of this core for a very long time, and I am very excited for Trevis Gipson. Now, before we hit on Justin Fields, we'd like to thank today's sponsor, DraftKings. It's officially the time of the year we've all been waiting for. NFL season, baby. And what better way to kick things off than with an exciting deal from DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL. New customers, all you have to do is bet $5 on any NFL wager, and you'll instantly receive $200 in free bets. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now. New customers use promo code JChicago, that's JAYCHI, and receive $200 in free bets instantly when placing a $5 wager. That's promo code JChicago only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Football is back. Betting on football is back. Go to DraftKings, link in the description below, and get started today for all new users. Now let's go to Justin Fields. This one's easy, and I wanted to put it third because I have the most to say about it as well. New offensive coordinator, new weapons of his choice, revamped offensive line. A lot of his personal tweaks have been worked out, and he has a good relationship with his general manager and head coach for once. Super excited about that. And I'm not saying that Justin Fields and Matt Nagy and Ryan Pace had a bad relationship. It's just the fact that this one is much more publicized, and you can see from how he's played in camp this offseason, coming to voluntary programs, that he is all in on the front office and coaching staff. So let's see what Justin Fields did in his first year as a rookie. In 2021, Justin Fields played in 12 games, started 10 of them, went 2-8 as a starter. He had 159 completions off 270 attempts with a 59% completion rate, 1,870 passing yards, 7 passing touchdowns, 10 interceptions, but he had 72 rushes for 420 yards and 2 rushing touchdowns. So let's just say everything's in passing from those stats. He would have had 2,290 passing yards, along with 9 touchdown passes and 10 interceptions for a rookie in Matt Nagy's offense. Fields already looks way better with Luke Getsy and the connection and the overall new playbook. Getsy talks highly of him. Getsy works around Fields' skills, not working to Getsy's game plan. And Getsy uses that 4.4440 dash speed. You can't deny that what you've seen is Justin Fields moving around because he knows that, defenses are going to break down that offensive line. Again, not the best offensive line in the league, but one of the better ones. But Justin Fields is going to use those legs more. He's going to slide. And for the love of God, I hope they start giving him late penalties, because against the Cleveland Browns, when they didn't call that late hit on Justin Fields for sliding, drove me bonkers. But that doesn't mean Justin Fields is going to stop and he's going to put on a show. Finally, Justin Fields talks to Ryan Poles as general manager, says what he wants and needs. Poles goes out and gets it, and he believes. They both believe in each other. Very excited about that. Fields is in for a huge 2022. I'm just going to put this out there. His passing stats are going to be 24 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 3,700 yards with a 63% completion percentage. And rushing, I got him with 6 touchdowns and 500 yards rushing. Call me crazy. I don't care. We're here for a good time, not a long time. But welcome back, baby. Bears football is back. Week 1, San Francisco 49ers, Chicago Bears at Soldier Field. Stay tuned for more. We have a couple special guests coming on this week, and we'll have a full recap this upcoming Friday. But with that, thank you very much for joining this episode of Just Another Year Chicago. My name is Nick Rohde, and we'll see you guys next time.